What is disconnecting you from your greatness? Would you believe that the most powerful energy disruptor, disconnector in the whole universe, what would you think it is? I remember when I was first asked that question, I thought maybe it's radiation, maybe it's gamma rays, something cool like that. But no, the answer shocked me, but yet reveals so much. The most powerful energy disruptor in the universe are your own limiting thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions. The stories that you have created within your mind about life, about how the world works, about where you fit into it, whether or not you're empowered, whether or not you're deserving. All that shapes and shifts your experience. This world is a masterful design. It outpictures the very beliefs, the perceptions that we hold dear within ourselves, that we hold within our energetic field, that are reverberating within us 24/7 and shaping and shifting the world around us. Unfortunately, we've been taught in life that to change out there, you got to go work hard, you got to go do all this stuff, do. And we've all done that and have still struggled to recreate different facets and aspects of our lives. But that's because you have to bring the attention inward to that place where we meet face on about these beliefs and these perceptions, these stories that limit and prevent us from really stepping in to the next greater and grander version of who and what we are. So I want to bring this down in a way that you could really understand, and let's present it through technology, since you're watching through technology right now, right? You have a device, whether it's a computer, a cell phone, a pad, whatever, that has a CPU, aka the mind, right? That CPU decodes vibrational information, ones and zeros. Remember, the whole digital world lives in ones and zeros, but that CPU, that mind, decodes the ones and zeros and puts it up on the screen for you to experience Google, the internet, whatever it is you're searching, watching, or whatever. Without that, you're not going to decode any possibility. Well, we're very similar. We're super biological wireless computers. We have a mind. That mind contains within it beliefs, perceptions, thoughts that we've picked up over the course of our life, that's been impacted by past traumas, by our parents, by education systems, by religious systems, all these different things that say the way that life is. And we decode our experience based on those beliefs, those structures, that software, so to speak, that we have downloaded into the CPU of our minds. And if you want to change what's out picturing out there, you need to upgrade your software. And that means you need to let go of those old stories of, lack, I'm not deserving, I'm powerless, I can't recreate my life, I'm meant to suffer, money's the root of all evil. We all have them to one degree or another, and quite honestly, we probably really couldn't play the ultimate game, the cosmic game of hide and seek here on Earth, so to speak, without them. But yet there comes a point in time where we want to get in touch with that enlightened being within us, that divine aspect of who and what we truly are. And in order to do that, we must release and we must dissipate those old programs and download new programs. Some of us are still running MS-DOS. Some of us are still running Windows 98. You need to upgrade your mind in order to begin to decode a different experience. So if you want to change your life, you want to open up to more prosperity, you want to create more loving relationships, you want to deepen your spiritual connection, you have to reach within yourself and remove what is no longer serving you. Let go of those old programmings and also embody new ways of being. New states like self-love, like compassion, like peace, like gratitude, like appreciation. And these in turn shift your resonance, your vibration. And ultimately, life's just listening to your sound, to your music, and it mirrors back appropriately. So when the challenges show up in our lives, when the obstacles show up, where the reoccurring pattern that no matter how hard we work at it still keeps showing up, it's an indicator light from the universe that you need to let go of old programming. So rather than cursing it, fighting it, making yourself wrong for having it, and damning yourself because of it, leverage it to let go of the old programming that's no longer serving you. And this is the beauty of this next aspect on this journey that we've been on these last episodes, about realizing that we don't have to go seek enlightenment. It's already there within us. We're a divine being. That's the truth of who and what we are. But we have to rise above those vibrational barriers, which we addressed in the last episode, and the limiting belief systems that are holding you in a state of unenlightenment. It's time to reclaim who and what we really are. It's time to remember that we have a tremendous amount of power to recreate our lives, our world, and yes, to even recreate the world around us. Imagine what would open up if we began to realize this and begin to orchestrate a world that works. But in order to do that, we must start within our own selves. We must start within our own life experience. So what I want to do is I want to play a little piece of music. It's very releasing, it's very dissipating in nature. And I want you to connect yourself to your biggest challenge, your biggest obstacle you're facing right now. That's your biggest opportunity right now to let go of some old programming that's no longer serving you. And the beautiful thing is you don't need to know how. You just need to, 1, set the intention to do so. 2, feel the emotion, the frequency, the energy of it, and to breathe it out and to let it go, to release and to dissipate that energy. So I invite you to take some nice deep breaths and get connected to that biggest obstacle or challenge or disharmony that's showing up in your physical health, in your relationships, in your prosperity blocks, however it is. We all have it to one degree or another. Doesn't make you wrong or broken or anything like that. It just means that you have something to let go of. And when we come at it from that space and we release our judgment of it and our resistance to it, we can move through things very, very quickly. So I invite you just to take some nice deep breaths. Bringing your attention to the disharmony in your life. Feeling into it. Don't be afraid, it's just energy. And you've been blessed with this ability to move and command energy. So feel it. Breathe it out. Let it go. Take another deep breath. Through this little process, you can free yourself from what no longer serves you. Deep inhale. deep breath, open mouth, let it go. Every challenge, every obstacle, every disharmony that shows up in our experience is a calling from life, from the universe, to let go of the old programs that have been decoding a limiting life for you. And it's time for all of us, to one degree or another, to let go of what's no longer serving us. We don't need to know how. It starts with an intention. I'm setting the intention to let go of the old belief structures that aren't serving me anymore. Feel the energy behind the challenge, behind the obstacle you're experiencing in your life. Breathe it out and let it go. Breathe it out, let it go. Feeling that energy, that frequency, and just releasing and dissipating it out of your field. And so when we do so, imagine like this dark ball of energy, these limiting thoughts and beliefs that we all have to one degree or another, and you're releasing it, you're letting it go, you're dissipating. Eventually, it dissipates. It's no longer reverberating within you 24/7. It's no longer decoding your experiences. And you can begin to recreate a whole new life, a whole new experience, and embody new programs, new downloads, new ways of being, like self-love, like compassion, like peace, like love, like joy, and begin to shape and shift your life in a way that you never knew was possible. So obviously in this episode, we did some releasing and some dissipating. In the upcoming episode, we are going to breathe in and embody some high vibration frequencies, literally to help you to remember that enlightened, magnificent being that's within you, that empowered being that is so deserving of the blessings of life. I am so excited to be supporting you on this journey to helping you unveil the divine masterpiece that's within you. Once again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share with your friends, your neighbors, people that you know that are seeking to be uplifted and are looking to unveil the masterpiece that's within them. And over the weeks ahead, we'll be sharing some high vibrations, some mindsets, some little musical pieces, ultimately to help you to remember the divine masterpiece within. Take care. Have a harmonious day.